These people have become my friends only because we are friendly with each other. We live in a big city and we still speak. We care enough to have a conversation, offer a smile, a handshake, and a good morning. When this is interrupted by death, we experience the coldness coming through an open window after a long summer. Death is a sudden draft in the back of one's neck. Who left the window open? Cold. That is how I felt when I entered the post office at Howard University and found a flyer on a counter informing me of a memorial service for a woman I had recently purchased stamps from. How could she be dead? I was just talking with her a few days ago. You stare at the flyer, which has been poorly Xeroxed. Despite all the technology and new ways of printing, black people still don't Xerox well. Some of our flyers and posters have that runaway slave look. You should just go with sketches. I read the flyer and know I'm not going to the memorial service. It's being held in some part of Maryland that I never heard of, and where people are still hunting for Frederick Douglass. Death is like one of those hesitation pitches mastered by players in the old Negro Baseball League. A woman has her hand out to give you a few stamps and change back and someone moans. It's cancer. All your life, it's been cancer. Even when everyone in your family was dying from heart attacks, you knew that everything bad was associated with cancer. You never studied it in school. It was never on your exams. Tumor, you knew the word, but had no idea what it looks like. It's years ago, and you're a child listening to your mother on the phone, and all of a sudden she says, yes, they opened her, and there was nothing the doctor could do but close it back up. The cancer spread too far. You did this when you spilled something in your briefcase or backpack. You look inside and see the mess. You just close it back up because you really don't want to deal with it, or maybe you can't. Cancer. You think about it like the bad boys down the street. Will they leave you alone if you're nice to them? You disguise yourself with a walk that shows courage, and maybe you begin to exercise, eat properly, but you know it might not work. You hear about another friend who is fighting cancer. It's breast cancer, and maybe you dated this woman and you remember her breasts. You were beautiful, and you held them as if they would melt in your hand or mouth. The softness was where you wanted to rest your head and forget about things. Now, you understand what those older black men at funerals were thinking. Here you are in a dark suit, standing in front of a church or funeral home. You make small talk with someone you will never talk to again. The only thing you have in common is a relationship with the person in the coffin. After the funeral, you won't have any reason to call one another. The business card someone hands you will be found in your suit pocket the next time you put it on. This could be months from now. You'll hold the card in your hand, trying to place a face with it, but you can't. So you tear it in half and toss it in the garbage, the way a doctor might discard a lump of cells just taken from your lung or head.